Whoa, hey everyone. From the creators, is I actually want to start. I want to say from the creators, but actually, let's take a look at this. There is going to be a new game that's going to come out this year, and it is called Marathon. Marathon, created by who? Well, Bungie themselves, of course. Okay, you understand playing. What's it? What's the name of the game? Yeah, Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is actually one of the games I really enjoy. And to be honest, it's nice to see Bungie create another game. They've actually made a lot, but Marathon, from what you can see in this video, it looks to be pretty good. Okay, now I would like to go into the sound of it, but let's just say I kind of don't want to. Okay, because this is going to be on YouTube. Okay, this is not just going to be on the other platforms. But take a look at the game. As you can see here, this looks like really good graphics. I have to admit, it's got a different style. It still looks really smooth. I still kind of think it looks pretty well made. Okay, I would actually play the game. It reminds me a bit of Apex, but let's just remember that Marathon is actually an extraction game. Okay, it's a FPS and extraction. Basically, it's a PvP PvE. Okay. Look, I don't know much about those things, but one thing is I do know about games, and at the moment, Marathon does look really interesting. But we still need to see the gameplay of this. This is definitely coming. As you can see, it's coming the 5th of March. Okay, this year, 2026. You can pre-order it. At the moment, it is available on Steam. And this is what I actually want to say. Let's take a look at these graphics. Okay, just watch this. Oh my gosh, this guy is talking, Doug. I do not want to see you guys be talking. I want to jump straight onto the actual vid itself. Let's just see if there is any other gameplay besides what we've seen. Okay, I want to jump into this video. Let's take a look. Okay, from the greatest available, yes. This does not look like in-game play, but it still looks pretty cool. That's nice. That's nice. We should look like that. I'm not liking this particular video. They have it a little bit slow. Give me like actual gameplay pace, dude. Don't slow it down like this. This is not actually what I want to see. I've just seen enough of the graphics. Cool. I understand. Look, they look like they disappear like you were playing Ready Player One. Okay. It's not actually what I want to see. I want to see some actual. Come on, give me the real one. Let's see. Let's log into this one. Okay, it says that the video was captured on PC, so some camera angles. I don't care. I want to see some actual action in your gameplay. I doubt there is actually real gameplay here, but I kind of do like the way the characters look. Everybody does look different. Everybody does, at the same time, with the style, they look kind of similar because they understand that everybody is basically a synthetic robot. Okay, you're not a real person. In the game, the lore, from what you are, you kind of a nobody. You're just a mercenary, and you decided that you're gonna uh, inhabit a shell, like the anime Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, you're gonna inhabit a special synth or synthezoid. I'm gonna call it synth. Okay, if you've been watching Alien, a synth. Okay, but you basically a merc. You're expendable, and yeah, you work for companies basically. This whole thing is that you all work for companies, different factions, and you're all going in to collect and extract. Well, now that doesn't seem too much fun to collect and extract. Okay, but I like the whole thing that these factions against each other. I do like the whole thing that this is basically a PvP as well. Okay, I think there are some things that they just didn't need to add though, but they could have added more story because let's face it, story makes things more interesting. I actually do want a little bit of sound, man. Come on, that's a lot.
Get in, gather as much loot as you can, and make it out alive. Die, and all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power and fill your vault. Death is inevitable, but it's never...
So, grow your power and fill your vault. So that means you keep the loot that you gained on the mission?
For the end, think quickly on your feet and outplay your opponents. And in your next run, you and your teammates will be the ones coming out on top. And even if you're down on your luck, factions can sponsor you with a fresh loadout, so you can get right back into the fight. Bungie brings its best-in-class first-person multiplayer action to the forefront. Dynamic and tactile gun.
Did that guy just say best in class? I mean, look, I play Apex, right? This is kind of a far shot from Apex. I know a lot of people say Apex is shit. You know, Valorant is shit. Fortnite is shit. If so, then what what first-person shooter game do you like besides Halo?
Play. Runners with unique playstyles and customizable builds create highly dynamic and strategic team fights.
Runners with unique playstyles. Okay, that is kind of similar to basically. I'm just gonna relate this to Apex, right? That's cool because that means every character that you actually have, this has to you got to make things more diverse and exciting. Diverse, okay. Players or characters have different abilities. That's cool. Are we going to have scouters? Are we going to have, for example, skirmishers? You know, are we going to have controllers? Like, you know, that's what I would like to know basically in this game. This doesn't look like it is. I mean, you can see over here. This could be in game. Okay, this actually could be in game play right here. Run a kill, blah blah blah. Cool. Let's just go back to that actual part and see what that looks like.
Runners with unique playstyles and customizable builds create highly dynamic and strategic team fights. Whether you're on a zero to hero run or high rolling with powerful gear, you'll need to.
That'll be so cool if they add the entire weather element into the game. That is cool.
Just whether you're on a zero to hero run or high rolling with powerful gear, you'll need.
That would be intense to actually have a game where we actually have like weather elements that can, you know, make a mission and a gameplay difficult, or for others, it could make it even easier. You know, like if you look on Apex, when you go to the zone with the gravity portal issue, everything looks different there. Not massive weather phenomenon, but you know, you get the gist of it. Are we going to have things like that? That'll be so cool. Okay, I'm not going to go into it.
Need to use your best judgment when you decide which fights to pick and how. Because no matter how geared you are, players with skill and strategy will always have the edge.
That's basically okay with me. I don't care.
Marathon is designed to be played in crews, with contextual pings, shared objectives, and down but not out, to streamline playing with your friends. Death is not the end. And if you're the last one standing, you can overcome the odds to revive your teammates and get out with your hard-earned loot.
Dude, I'm sorry, but that reminds me too much of Apex. Who Bungie, who you copying? Oh no, come on, like, see, who you copying, bro? What other games are there where you can revive your players mid-match? I mean, you guys should know. I mean, all I know is that you can do it in Apex, okay? You can definitely do it in Fortnite, that's for sure. Or maybe FPS games these times, it just comes with like, hey, it's best to revive players mid-match because that way everybody can still have fun.
And if you believe your skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge, we give you the freedom to opt out of crew fill, to take all the glory for yourself.
Oh snap, you don't have to go with the crew?
As a solo runner. No two runs in Marathon ever play
Rat.
out the same. With dynamic events, variable weather, and unpredictable players, you'll have to adapt on the fly if you want to survive. Each run has a time limit, and anything can happen while you're chasing your objective. Looking to unlock upgrades or increase your faction reputation?
Okay, but things are being actually pretty slow in this gameplay that they're showing us. The way things look, legit, like 5 minutes watching this stuff, and I'm bored. Just looking at everything the way it's designed, I'm bored. Like it doesn't. I'm bored. You know, where's the action? Where's the rank, dude? You know, Where's the skirmish? Where's everybody jumping onto a specific hotspot? Show us that. I mean, that makes things more exciting if you think about it. Okay, there's like you see, there's one team and another team, and the other team doesn't see this dude coming. They just make it look boring, to be honest. They need to give us a little bit more food. They need to give us just a little bit more incentive so that it looks exciting. Um, but I would like to see how the game looks on my system and the graphics, and just so that I can have a first-hand experience at this to see how things really are on this game would be something that I'm interested in. But yeah, it's definitely FPS, PvP, Apex and all that. Most definite battle royale, but extraction at the same time. Yeah, I mean, just look at this gameplay. It's slow. It's not like, dude. It's not like actual, like somebody's actually playing. It's not. This is all just rendered. It's not actual. I doubt this is actual gameplay. That one looked okay. Yeah, cool. Okay, that seems. They all the same type. They all the same type with speed, dude. Um, Octane, really? Okay, well, yeah, that's Marathon, guys. Marathon will be coming the 5th of March this year. You can, let's just go on here. Yes, there is no reviews. Okay, let's go. Scavenge the Lost Colony of Tau City 4. So everything is based on one planet, one map. Or is it going to be Tau City, many maps? Because there's going to be different. Okay, it's an entire planet. I mean, come on. Okay, has a biocybernetic runner and a PvPvE, survival extraction FPS, from the creators of Halo and Destiny. Okay, Bungie. Yes, we all know that. Thank you so much. Pre-purchase marathon. For how much? I don't know. Partial controller support for Xbox. The dual sense controllers USB only. Cool, 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 cool. This looks like a nice one. This looks like actual play. That looks nice. I like the way it's so smooth. It's really great. Oh, recommended. Okay, 64 processor, operating system, Windows 10. Uh, recommended, not even minimum. Okay. Uh, processor Intel Core i5 or AMD Ryzen 5 3500 3500. Memory should definitely have 16 gigs RAM. Graphics GTX 2060. Wow. Or AMD Radeon RX 5700. Cool. 8 gig. Damn. Yeah, version 12. Network broadband. Cool. What is the minimum? Windows 10 still. Intel Core i5 6600 AMD Ryzen 5 2600. Minimum memory of 8 gigs of RAM. Graphics in NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti. Okay. Definitely playable. Okay, somebody has to play it. Oh, well, there's the pre-purchase. The pre-purchase marathon right now is 700 rand for guys like me. Pre-purchase marathon deluxe edition is 1,049 rand for guys like me. Okay, cool. I get it. Well, I'm not going to say much. I'm not wowed, and I'm not disappointed. Okay, I'm not that wowed, and I'm not that disappointed. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, but when the game does come out, definitely going to review that game. Definitely going to play it, and yeah, we will see. I mean, if it costs that much, definitely going to jump in. Oh, but please don't let me waste my money. That'd be so disappointing. Yeah, please don't let me waste the money. But we'll definitely let you guys know exactly what I think about that game. Okay, and then you guys are free to say whatever you want in the comments. Okay, well, that's it for now. That's Marathon.